Hi, I'm freelance journalist Hannah Spears here with U.S. House candidate Leib Kozlowski.
Do I keep Okay. Federal questions. Do you support building Keystone Oil Pipeline? What do you foresee as America's energy future?
Yeah, I do, because we are a very oil dependent and we always will be country. The Keystone Pipeline is basically a pipeline that will transport this oil from Alberta to Texas. It's the cheapest, most environmentally friendly, and safest way to transport the oil. Some argue that it's not very environmentally friendly because of the leaks, though everything's, with any system you have, something's gonna leak, something's gonna go wrong, so this pipeline does fall into that category.
Do you support granting legal status to illegal immigrants? What is your plan to address illegal immigration in America?
I do, because the illegal immigrants are the people that do all the labor around here. In all the big states that produce food, they're the ones that work. I say we give them work visas, and after about a year, we check into the people that are paying the taxes and are working, because that's what we all do as American citizens. So if they're respecting and following those policies, then allow them to stay and allow them to help benefit America.
What's the best way to offer health care to everyone in this country? Do you support the Affordable Care Act?
I do, because if people wait to get in, to get checked up on, example, cancer. If someone has cancer and they don't have a health care plan, they could be stage 3 by the time they really figure it out, but that's going to cost so much more with chemo. If you get it addressed earlier, then you can able their emergency appointments. And this will help everyone, because it will really drive down the health care costs, which raise taxes. And if you don't want to have to pay all those taxes for all those people that cannot afford the emergency bills, then this is how to do it. I mean, you have to make a healthy country.
What is the most fair way to tax in our country?
Progressive tax. That's 10% of your yearly income. This is fair because if you have a person that gets, this is just really random, but $10 an hour and your neighbor gets $5, they may be working just as hard as you. They may have a family to support. Are you going to tax them both $3? Because that person has $2 left over to support everything, and the other one, they still have $7. So if you base it on their income, yearly income, then percentage-wise it is fair.
How do you propose we deal with our growing national debt?
I say it more than taxes. By taxing cigarettes, alcohol, or fast food, those are just examples, you'll make a healthier country. People should not even be doing those things to begin with. I mean, when they cannot afford to get the alcohol they're drinking or cigarettes that cause, lung cancer, and then they have medical bills, or fast food, which also costs with medical problems, you will benefit. So more tax on more sin taxes, because then we can pay off some of the debt, because that is a really popular choice.
What should the president do to handle the situation in Iraq and Syria and curb the ISIS threat?
We should identify the leadership and take them out. This is called cut the head off the snake. The organization would become unstable and corrupt, because people will be fighting to become the new leaders of the project, the organization.
Is the government surveillance program necessary and legal?
It is necessary. It's not 100% legal, just because, they have so much on us. Though they're not looking just for you. They're looking to protect you. If you give them something to look for, then that's you're not being a good citizen, because we have to forfeit some of our civil liberties just so then we can have a sacrifice to be safe. Being safe is a huge part. Terrorists. We are avoiding conflict with people that are looking to hurt us just by letting them be able to access the documents. And they're not going to read them unless you give them reason to.
How do you think we should tax people without involving the rich people and not going into more debt?
I think You already asked that.
That's your special question.
Oh, I think, well, wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
Yeah. How do you think we should tax people without involving the rich people and not going into more debt?
Well, I already said by leaving as is, it is already progressive tax. But if you don't want to have the rich people supporting the ones that can't afford it as much, then you're gonna have to come up with, different ways to earn money, such as, you could invest more into the economy. You could generate more money through business, and by helping the businesses come up, people can pay more for taxes. But what you're doing is you're not having the more wealthy pay more. You're just gonna put more money into the economy so people can earn more. And when they can earn more, then yeah, they can pay off taxes.